Hello everybody, hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's tutorial we'll be learning how to cut the 1440 peplum or flea. 1440. So we all know that a cycle is equals to 360. So to get this 1440 degree flea or peplum, we will need 4 of this. 1 2 3 4. When we add them together, it's going to give us 1440. And also, in order to join those four flea, what we need, we need 1 inch on both sides for seam allowance. Then we need ½ inch on both sides of this, which is 1. ½ inch on both sides, which is 1. That's ½ inch here, ½ inch here, making it 1. ½ inch here, ½ inch here, making it 1. So we need a total of 1 2 3 4 5 inch seam allowance. And then let's say the waist we are using is 27. So 27 plus this 1 2 3 4 5 plus 5 is going to give us 32. It's going to give us 32. But note that since we need 4 of these, we are going to divide the circumference of the waist by 4, which is going to give us 32 divided by 4 is going to give us 8. It's going to give us 8. So now to get the radius we need, remember that the circumference of a cycle is 2 pi r. So to make r subject of the formula, we divide both sides by 2 pi. Since we know our circumference and 2 pi, but we don't know the radius, so this we cancel this. Our radius will now be circumference all over 2 pi, and our circumference is 8. Our circumference is 8. Divide by 2 pi, it's 2 times 22 all over 7. It's 6.28. So when you divide 8 by 6.28, you will have 1.27. So the best thing is to take it to the nearest quarter, so that you'll be able to measure it on your tape. What I will do is, okay, if I should take it to after 1.25, 1.7, I have 1.5, but it's going to be much. So but if I approximate it, okay, if I say, okay, let it be 1.25, the difference is not much. It's just for me to, when joining this, I will know how to the inches to use, so that I will not have less than what I actually need. So let's say our final radius now that we'll be using is 1.25. So the next thing to do now is to get the exact fabric we need. That's for us to avoid wasting of our fabric. What we need to do is to add the length of the flay to the radius. The length, let's say the actual length of the flay that we need is okay, let's use 8, but we need 1 inch seam allowance. That's for the upper part, and for the down part of the flay, that's for the seam allowance, which is a total of 9 inches. So what we are going to cut out from our fabric is, we have to add 9 plus 1.25, which is going to give us 10.25. So we'll say this 10.25 times 2 is going to give us 20.5 inches. We can also decide to you just approximate it 21, or you still leave it at that 20.5 inches. So I'm going to show us how to do it. Let's say this is our paper, this is our fabric, for example. So we need to measure. Remember I said, okay, let's use 21 inches. So what we need to do is just measure 21 inches from here to here. We measure 21 from here to here. We measure 21. So I'm going to rule to show us the fabric we need to cut out to get our flare. So I hope you can see it. So what we need to get our flare is just this part, just this part. When you measure here, you have 21, 21, 21, 21 on every side of it. That's here, 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 and here. They are all 21 inches. That's the length and the breadth, 21. So I'll go ahead and cut it out. So this is basically what we need to get our fabric, to get our flare. So all we need to do is to fold it like this. Fold it like this. And then also fold it like this. And then, so the radius we are using is 1.25. 1.25. So I'm going to note it down, 1.25, which is here. So I'm going to mark 1.25. And then the length of the flare is 8 inches. I also connect it. Make sure when tracing on your fabric, you trace the dots properly. So the next thing is to add the seam allowance. So I'm going to add 1/2 inch seam allowance. Then 1/2 inch seam allowance here. So we have our 1/2 inch seam allowance here and 1/2 inch seam allowance here. So the next thing to do is to go ahead and cut it out. So this is it. Then you go ahead and open it up. So this is just one part of the 4 we need. Remember I said we need 4 of this, 1 2 3 4. So this is just one part. So I'll go ahead and cut the remaining parts. So these are the other parts. As you can see, they are 4. 1 2 3 4. You see, they are 4. So what you do is just to open them all up. So after opening it up, what you need is to attach the end together. I'm going to do that with the office pin. Attach this. I'll bring the other one and also attach. Then you now attach the last one. So I've attached all of them together. So you can see what we have now. See, if it's on your fabric, you know that it's going to look very beautiful. And also, if you want it to stand, you can go ahead and attach crinoline at the end part of the flake. If you want it to stand very well. So you can see our 1440-degree flake. You see it on the paper. You see it. You see? So that's that. I hope you learned something from this video. Please, if you learned something, do not forget to give me a thumbs up and also share with your friends. Thank you.